Hi, I'm Drew Dealman. I'm from Columbus, Ohio, and I'm going to be reading my work published in Garbanzo Literary Journal number 4, titled 300 Books. One afternoon in midsummer, the spotlight sun ignored our faces and instead illuminated the vastness of Ohio's flat farmland. It seemed you could keep driving in one direction until you ran off the edge of the earth, tires spinning and car whooshing as it flips over and over again. The curvature of the landscape was prominent. My grandparents only seemed to own a sliver when it came to the immensity of the ground beneath us. On that day, Zach and I stooped into his worn sedan, fabric seats gnawed on by time, muddy footprints on the floor mat. We bumped down the cracked rural street, and Zach smiled and whispered, "Oh, the open road." True Kerouac. With this bohemian viewpoint came a slightly more intriguing political stance. Zach was the kind of boy who knew capitalism's bad by playing a game of Monopoly. He sang to his favorite albums through the $2 store speakers that he taped to his dashboard. He belted out choruses about government disillusion and the supremacy of the proletariat, knowing that he was one of the people and not one of those people. No matter what, I would say, everyone still wants something more from someone else. His stature and behavior cast him as an earthy punk. His long, masculine fingers rested on the cloth-padded steering wheel. His thumbs loosely dangled. His dirty blue jeans reminded him of that one time he performed rigorous labor. His shirt hosted the logo of some obscure band, a mangled kitten in white outline. Zach admitted to not knowing that much, though he had read over 300 books in 5 years. They were stacked in spires of 50 in his bedroom like Roman columns constructed from leather and paper spikes. These were books written by the greatest, books that many would stare at, cock their heads, and develop an immediate migraine. Zach would travel into alternate realities of prose and English, mostly because he couldn't communicate with the worlds of many souls and voices. I was the only one he unveiled himself to, as if I was some heart surgeon, capable of navigating past his sternum, cracking his ribs, and poking at his left ventricle between beats, pushing blood up to his lips and tongue to deliver words. Zach told me his dreams of writing, of never going to college, of moving to Iceland, dreams he never had told anyone else. Between every page of the books in my room, he said, there are little slips of paper, slips with my horrible handwriting, with poems and stories and notes from more stories, with where I want to move, with my secrets. We banked along the side of the bending, dammed river and into the closest town to my grandparents' home. At the sole intersection was Zach's favorite bookstore, although he was from another state. We rolled into the curbside parking spot, his front bumper hanging a bit over the white line, and stepped towards the shop. With the ring of a bell as we swung open the door, Zach told me, boldly convinced, someday, something of my own will be on these shelves. Thank you very much. Thank you, Seraphimera Books, for publishing all of us collectively. Have a good time at Garbanzo Fest.